Ravensburger has another title that I am just dying to tell you about. Star Wars Villainous, Power of the Dark Side. This is for 2 to 4 players, ages 10 and up, and should take you about 60 minutes to play. In Star Wars Villainous, Power of the Dark Side, each player takes control of one of 5 Star Wars characters. Darth Vader, Asajj Ventress, Kylo Ren, Moff Gideon, or General Grievous. Each player has their own villain deck, fate deck, player board, and 3D character. On a turn, the active player moves their character to a different location on their player board, takes one or more of the actions visible in that space, often by playing cards from their hand, and then refills their hand to 4 cards. Cards are allies, items, effects, and other things. You need to use your cards to fulfill your unique win condition. One of the actions allows you to choose another player, draw 2 cards from that player's fate deck, and then play one of them on that player's board, covering 2 of the 4 action spaces on one of that player's locations. The fate deck contains heroes, items, and effects from the villain's storyline, and these cards allow other players to mess with that particular villain. Depending on their villain's unique power, players could also use their villain's ambition to perform actions that power effects based on the villain's use of the Force, strategic leadership, or sheer luck. The game also incorporates villain-specific missions and rules for iconic ships and transports from all corners of the Star Wars galaxy. Woo! I love Star Wars, okay? I am an old school fan of Star Wars and the story, the story that it tells. And to see a game that allows you to play the dark side, and this is not the first, but there are not a lot. Well, I really enjoy seeing that. And I gotta say, those 2 things combined are the first things that really drew me to wanting to check out more information about this game. Star Wars and playing the Black Hats, the bad guys. We need more games like this. All right, now down to the serious business here, besides nostalgic feeling in my heart. All right, Ravensburger has been delivering hit games time and time again. I think they have a great track record, and simply having their name attached to a game these days makes me want to learn more about that particular game. And this is also building upon a great gaming engine that they've already had phenomenal success with already with the Disney Villainous and Marvel Villainous. And to move on to this IP now that Disney owns is just, I think, absolutely natural. And I love the fact that they did exactly that and moved on to Star Wars. Now, of course, another thing that draws me to this is the specifics of these villains. The fact that Darth Vader, the most iconic villain of probably all time, at least sci-fi villain, right? Or sci-fantasy if you want to split hairs. I love Darth Vader. Anything involving Darth Vader, I want to be a part of that. So a game where I'm going to get a chance to play him? And there are fans out there of Kylo Ren. You're going to get a chance to run him. Or maybe another one of the most interesting Force users, I think, that they ever introduced was General Grievous. And there he is, too. I know a lot of fans hate him. He's probably the most hated Darksider in all of Star Wars. But I like the guy. I really do. He's not a Jedi. He's Dark Force trained. And I just thought he was very interesting, okay? And getting a chance to play him, that is fun as all hell. So, besides the little blurb in the intro, I was also reading that this would make it the first time, as far as I know, vehicles are introduced into the game. And depending on how you sort of pay for, I think that's the right way to phrase it, by using either ambition or fate resources, is going to determine like what kind of vehicle. Like I was reading something about ambition is going to give you the big gun ships. I could be wrong, or maybe I'm just overgeneralizing, but that's the idea I got. And while the Fate, that's going to give you these iconic, in literature, in IP, in franchise characters that are going to be piloting these ships. That's amazing. It's pulling you even more in to this whole thematic universe that we all know to one degree or another. And that's the other thing, is so much about this game thematically is just grabbing your eyes, grabbing your mind, grabbing your heart, and pulling it right into the Star Wars universe. I love that feeling. Overall, everything I've seen about this game is telling me, John, you need me on your shelf. John, you need to get me to the table. John, get the 20-sided warriors over here, because we need to play. That's the feeling I get everything I'm reading and seeing about this game. So please, if you're a Star Wars fan, if you're a Villainous fan, if you're just a Disney fan, then please, you're going to want to check this game out. Go. Find out more information, and then make up your own damn mind. And I'm telling you, go check out Star Wars Villainous, Power of the Dark Side.